low. So power is off apparently. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to turn that on. Start. Oh, start works. Oh shit. Oh, I've got a leak. Where's that coming from? Oh, that joint up there. Stinker. Well, that's why we do it live. It's raining Todd. Hallelujah, it's raining Todd. Right, good job I've got my drain offs here, isn't it? Right, let's get my wet vac out. Oh God. Some serious power there. He's only human. Yeah, what? Course it's on that reducer up there, trying to do some fancy swancy bit of soldering. Oh, I'm so glad I put a drain off on this. So, I reckon probably that little back bit there, probably gone. Right, let's blast it. I love when you repair solder joints, and now it's getting to look really bad. It's alright, because the lagging's gonna hide it all. I hate it when you keep adding solder, right? And then that little gap appears, especially when you, I don't normally care if you have another leak, but if you've had a leak, and then as you add the solder, I'm just doing it like that now, and then it like sucks in, and then hopefully that one's got it. It's all sealed up. I put like loads on that, but it just kept sucking in, and I hate that. You see the little gap there. That's quite good, just letting it cool down to that last minute, just so it sort of seals the end off. So every time I put a bit of solder on there, it would just go, just suck in there. So hopefully that's got it now. I think I know why this leaked in the first place. Come back to me as I was doing it. I think as I soldered it, I put these clips in when it was still hot. And given that it was 35mm, I probably didn't give it long enough. And I screwed these clips in. It probably just went and just pinged that a little bit. We'll see now. See if we're good on this one. Clean it all up. Refill. Made a bloody mess, haven't I? Well, I put so much solder on that. Let's see if it's just going to be one of those fittings, or I'll end up chopping it out, getting the ump, or whether that will hold this time. Here we go. No, one of those fittings. Where are you leaking from? Look, it's out the top. It's out there, look. What is going on? That's madness. Straight out of there again. Why does it do that? It's so irritating. I put so much solder on that. That's crazy. Well, let's drain out and solder again. Horrible that joint looks. Hopefully that's it. Just kind of just blobbed it round thick, just all the way around. We'll see how this one gets on. Come on. Fuck it, I think it's a dodgy fitting. That's got to be in it. Right, I'm going to have one more go and then I'm cutting it out. Not gonna lie, I hope that repair does it, because I really can't be asked to cut this. With 35mm, I don't have a pipe slice, I only have my big one. So it means I'd have to cut it with like a recip saw first, which is just not ideal, and then put a coupling on it and come out, and they're expensive fittings. So I'd rather just try and keep fixing this, but I think that time it come out of that one, out of this 28mm fitting there. So I've just did that first, and then I'm going to do this one. Well, sorry, I'm going to turn it back on, see if it is that. I love stuff like this. It's like, why? Do you ever get, has anyone ever had this? Where you just have like some fittings, sometimes, just decide that they don't want to solder. Please don't come out with press. I'm not going to press all this. Look how tight it is all together. Imagine trying to press all in here and everything. Bloody disaster. All these little bypasses just by the M-feed fittings. It's only a leak. It's easy to sort. Right, how are we getting on? Yeah, it's gone off. Right, let's turn it back on again. It's a goner. That's so weird. It's just one of those fittings. It just doesn't want to go. It's crazy. Something's happened to this fitting, I reckon. It's just one of those fittings. Oh, right, let's have another go and then I'm cutting it out. Well, I've absolutely obliterated this. There is so much solder around that pipe. Like all the way around the back. That, I've just had a closer look. And I don't know if you can see that, but there's like, oh, it's hard to focus. Can you see that? There's like a hairline cross in the bottom of that fitting there. Can you see that? I wonder if that's got that. I wonder if that's where it's leaking from. Obviously, I can't tell because I don't want to fill it up too much. But that looks a bit suspicious. You see that little hairline crack there? I wonder if it's that the whole time. Yeah. Probably my rubbish soldering, but just in case, let's see if it is that under there. That looks like a dirty, yeah, look, like a little, can you see that? A like X shape. Right, no, yeah, that's all. Trying to work out where it's coming from. Oh, it's at the top of that fitting still. That's madness. That is madness. That is bonkers, mate. Absolutely bonkers. I don't know what's going on with this fitting, but it's coming out. I've decided this is my last go. Oh, my wet vac is full up. If this one leaks, then what I'm going to do is I'll probably, don't know to put another lever valve here so it kind of like matches these two, so that can go off like that, just so you don't, in case they fill this up or whatever, I don't know. And then I'll come out the top of the lever valve in 28 and just do that or something. Yeah, hopefully this will just behave itself now. It probably won't. I think we've just got ourselves a problematic fitting here. Nope, it's come again. Mate, it's unbelievable. It's just mental. Is it that? It's there somewhere. Well, I'm cutting it out. It's just fucking, it's like 6th time or something. I don't know why that's leaking, but it's gonna come out. Right. Have I got any 35mm couplings? Please have a 35mm coupling. Please have a 35mm coupling. Wait. Get in there. Yes. Don't want a 22 though, I want a 28 reducer. Oh, and another one. Oh, touch. Perfect. Right, let's do that instead. It's better bloody work, otherwise I'm just going to quit plumbing forever. That's it. Oh, rascal this one was. Right. Be nice. Watch some other joint go now. In a worse position to fix or something. There we go. Lovely. Listen to how quiet that pump is. Oh, I'm right next to it as well. There we go. I'm going to put that down to a dodgy fitting. Nothing to do with my soldering. Something in there was playing up. Who knows? But it's dealt with. It's dealt with. Do you know what? Whilst I was doing that time lapse of the soldering as well, my client's upstairs and she was like, well, how long's the water going to be off for? And I was like, oh, probably like a couple of hours just while I get all these bits done. And she was like, oh, that's fine. I've got my hairdresser coming around at 12:30. So she's going to need to wash my hair and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that's fine. I'll be definitely done by that. And then obviously, like, that kept leaking. And then the doorbell went. And I was like, oh, it's the hairdresser. I forgot about the hairdresser. And they're like, is the water still off? I'm like, yeah, sorry. I had a dodgy fitting. So hopefully now. What is it with women's hair and that? They have to colour it first, don't they? Then wash it? Oh, I don't know. But the water's back on. That's the main thing. Right. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Power tank. Then that tank kicks in. There we go. Look at that. Oh my God. That's a bit better, isn't it? That's on that little 15mm pipe. When I redo the house, obviously I'm going to run 28 into the cylinder and 28 upstairs, right up into the loft. Or as far as I can go with it, basically. So proper. Look at that, mate. Sink never filled up like that before. Mate, I love a power tank. Obviously, when you're fitting power tanks as well, I must stress this, that I've had installers on other social media platforms go, oh, they're not that good. And then you look at their install, and they've come out the top of a power tank with a 22mm pipe. And it's like, no, the power tank's brilliant. You just have forgotten your MVQ level 2, where, you know, the more pipe it can, bigger the pipe, more water can get through it. If you restrict that, doesn't matter how much, but doesn't matter how much of that, if it's only a small pipe, it's not going to get through. Whereas you've got that, and you've got a big, this is not a good hand action. So you're going to get a lot of water through. So, look at that, that's quality. Much better. So that's in there, yeah. So obviously I've upsized that, so 35, then into 28. To be honest, if you come out the top of the power tank in 28, it's absolutely fine. I just bought 2 lengths of 35mm in case you missed the other episodes. So I thought, well, I might as well use it. So that was it. I got all the bits, I got all this done first. And then with the other bit of length, I just ran it as far as I could, which happened to be there. And I had a little bit left. Where is it? Oh, it's up here. There you go. It's out of my box. I had that much left. That little bit there. So, and I'll keep that for sleeving. But, yeah, that took it to there. Then I reduced it to 28. So that's through to there. Well, I'm glad that's not leaking anymore. Dramas. That's why I didn't fill up last night. I went, do you know what? I'm going to do all the water stuff tomorrow. And he was like, oh, okay. I was like, you never do all this stuff just before you're about to leave. And now you know why. Right, put this back in now. I don't know if I said this on YouTube. I said it on Instagram a minute ago, but I've put that there because obviously if you're changing this ball valve, you can just open that up. That'll go into there. You can put a little hose in there if you want. And then obviously that'll be pumped away just for that excess of water, save getting a wet vac down here or whatever. And that'll do that. So, and the reason it's not completely over it is because of that reason. And I know I could have undone the nut and pulled it out or done that or whatever, but I just thought no one's going to piss about with that. It's supposed to be easy, isn't it? So there it goes. And if I have said that before, then I apologise for repeating myself. Right, the water is back on. I'm really happy with that. So now I need to lag it all. What I'm going to do under here, because the lagging's a bit tight in places, I might just do some hair felt lagging, just wrap it round. Get it really good down here, get some really good coverage on it, especially here because it's all quite tight. It's all quite tight together, so it'll look better like that, I think. Oh, right, that was fun, wasn't it? Let's go and purge the water out. So just started to lag this. I had one of these in the van. I think this actually lags pipes better than anything else, to be perfectly honest with you. You're like, yes, it's annoying when you're trying to do work on it, but I've just finished all the work, and to be honest, I just think it lags everything properly. You know, that's just my opinion. I know other people would be like, no, this and that, but I really do. The only thing with this is obviously when you've put it round the roll and you've got the whole rest of the leg, you know, pulling it right through, it does get a bit annoying, but a bit of persistence. I mean, I did that in no time, that whole leg there up to there. So when I get some more, I'm just gonna go and do the others. But I've just stuck this down with the trusty Power Grab and Bond. I mean, this stuff is just insane. I've just blobbed it all the way along there and up there, and it's like already got it. So by tomorrow that'll go off. Look, I know it's not like, you know, you probably could push it over and snap it, but just holding it still, look, it's got it already, and I've literally just squashed it on. So what that means is there's a gap there now. So I've got that, can you see that excess roll of Kingspan? So I can slide that all in there, tuck some all down here, and that's just going to insulate this tank all properly. You can still get to everything. It's not difficult. You can still get rid of that and change it if you need to. Hopefully we shouldn't have to for a long time, because I've just fitted it. But it's all insulated behind the tank, all insulated around, underneath it and across it. So super happy with this installation. We just need the sparks now to come and fit a couple of few spurs or something maybe over there, and just wire them in. I've just got them plugged in temporarily on their extension lead, just so they can have the power tank on, so it boosts their water, etc. So I'm not going to come here tomorrow. I'm going to come back later on, because they've got decisions to make and stuff. It's all up and running for them for the minute, and then we can come back and either tackle the unvented cylinder or the hot water softener, start sending feeds up. He's having a good think about it, because there's a lot of work happening to this house, and he's trying to work out all of his orders everywhere on whether he wants to just move out and let everyone come here and crack at it and just rewire it, redo everything. He doesn't know yet, so I'm going to let him make those decisions. And yeah, that's it. So hope you've enjoyed this series so far. There'll be plenty more. And yeah, enjoy. Right, speak to you soon. Bye.